this will end up? What do you think will happen? That's the first
Well, let
question.
me answer that one first.
Okay.
Nobody has ever won a trade war in the history of the world. Trade wars have never been good for anybody. Mr. Trump probably doesn't know history, and even if he does, he thinks he's smarter than history. You all should be very worried. I'm very worried, because ultimately we're going to have a very, very serious bear market and economic dislocations for many reasons. Trade war will just make it worse. And when things get bad, Trump and his people think the solution is more trade war. It's not. Be worried. I mean, but history is full of times when politicians have made mistakes and led us all down a bad path. Be worried. North Korea, everybody wants the opening of North and South Korea. Japan doesn't want it, but there's nothing they can do to stop it. America, of course, is the problem because of the 30,000 troops that are here. Yes, the kid very much wants it. I don't know why the father picked the kid. The kid was the youngest, but maybe because he did know the rest of the world. First time I went to North Korea, there were propaganda posters everywhere calling for a united Korea, so the population's minds have been set for unification. So this is going to happen. The only risk, of course, is the American army. But other than that, it's going to happen.
What your thoughts are about the Korean economy?
Well, Korea is one of the major trading nations in the world, and some of the other nations in the world are beginning to have problems. Growth is slowing lots of places, largely, at least one major reason is so much debt everywhere. In 2008, we had a major problem in the world because of too much debt. Since 2008, debt everywhere has gone up a lot. Everybody has talked about austerity, but nobody has practiced austerity. So as interest rates rise, many people are going to suffer, including in America. The American Central Bank says we will never have economic problems again. So if you believe them, you should not listen to me. I will tell you we are going to have problems, and many people are going to suffer. And it's not going to be fun. It's going to be the worst in my lifetime. And I think I'm the oldest in this room. In North Korea, they don't have anything. They don't have carpets. They don't have electricity. They don't have anything. In 1970, North Korea was richer than South Korea, but communism ruins everything. North Korea has lots of disciplined, educated, very cheap labor and lots of natural resources. You have lots of capital. You have lots of management ability, lots of expertise. So yes, many of your trading partners are going to suffer, but you have this opening up. If you remember what happened to China, as it opened and changed, that's what's going to happen here, and you will be a major beneficiary. Well, they're going to open as fast as you will let them. The kid wants to live like you. Obviously, one of the first industries will be tourism. All of you want to see what's going on up there. It's been closed for 100 years, well, 80 years. But I repeat, anything you know about, you will have an opportunity in North Korea. Open a pizza parlor if you want to. Open a chain of pizza parlors. They want everything you have. I have not found any companies yet to invest in to take advantage of this. I am looking. You go back and look over the past 70 or 80 years at all the bad times, it's going to be worse. There's gigantic amounts of debt everywhere in the world now, even in China. In 2008, China had a lot of money saved for a rainy day, and when it started raining, they started spending the money and helped save the world. But now even China has a lot of debt. You tell me, I don't know, you're a journalist, it's going to be very bad. How do you protect it? Well, Korea is going to be less damaged, less hurt than other places because of what's happening here. Agriculture will be a good place to be. It's partly because it's been depressed for so long. But don't invest in agriculture if you don't know anything about it. Just because I said it's going to be good, don't go investing in agriculture if you don't know anything. I can tell you that a very exciting industry in the next decade will be cleaning up Chinese pollution. China is filthy, and they're spending huge amounts of money to clean it up. But if you don't know anything about China, don't go investing in China, because I told you they're going to clean up China. Russian agriculture has a great future, but if you can't find Russia on a map, please don't go investing in Russian agriculture.